Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. It appears to be a 4-4-2 formation, Jim.
Well, what I like about this system, Peter, is the way in which both central midfielders...
Bullish header! Not a bad try by any means.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Andrei Shevchenko, Jim, European Player of the Year, League winner, European champion, the top scorer in Italy on more than one occasion. It's an extraordinary list of achievements.
It certainly is. He really was the deadliest striker around, absolutely lethal.
Goal scorer, match winner, national treasure. He is all of those things and much, much more. And here's the chance to counter. He's through here. Oh, shooting chance! Goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Beckham. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Delivered with swing. And he knocks it clear. Goes for a shot! And there's no surprise who's taking this corner. Beckham goes short. Looking for the far post. Can he finish? And that's in. And they're threatening to fly away here. Toure at his razor-sharp best there.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And that has left him in a heap. Tries to pass it through. Bale. Threads one in. Cafu. Cafu charging forward down that flank. Cafu is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Oh, no joy this time. Aimed beyond the defence. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Ronaldinho. And it's Beckham. Camavinga. Adriano. Oh, he's onto this. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
No, it's come to nothing. Nesta. Now that looks a decent ball. Now it's Ronaldinho. Beckham in acres of... Header! It's hit the upright. And he's managed to get rid. In with the challenge. Lovely pass, but can he get there? There's the shot! Oh, it's come off the upright. Relentless! Just relentless! With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
A case now of complete control. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Nesta. Now, he's got space here. Yaya Toure. And here's Torres. Now there's a shoot! It's a goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Was there ever any doubt?
Well, how's that for composure, Peter? You can see the keeper tried to put as much pressure on him by staying upright, but it didn't faze him, not in the slightest.
This is a gloriously greedy performance.
Has been indicated.
No way through. Beckham. Gerrard. Look at this. He's having a shot! He's put it wide.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
And we've reached half-time. Well, what a half they've had. Cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing.
Ratchaburi really are in control here. They've done exactly what they set out to do. There's a genuine flow about their football, and some of the stuff they've played so far has been great on the eye.
Ratchaburi have had it all their own way so far then, and they go in at the break in an utterly dominant position. We're on the move again. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Chiellini. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Right, Shevchenko. Shevchenko! Well, he caught that pure, but no end product.
Besiktas are showing good urgency, but they have to place more emphasis on service into the box.
Besiktas choosing to make the first change.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. And that is well cleared.
Ratchaburi have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Rijkaard calmly anticipates. And this is Figo. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Shevchenko gets flagged offside. Bale. He's picked his way through. No, again there's no way through. Spread out to the left. He's in plenty of space here. He has found the way through. Crosses it in. Real chance! Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. That's a throw. He's having a hit! Almost an hour gone. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Serginho. Yaya Toure has quite the footballing brain, he's almost never outsmarted. Çalhanoğlu. Rijkaard. Serginho. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Nesta. And it's Gerrard. For Yaya Toure. Bale. Cafu. Beckham. Floated through. He is through here. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. He's on it, can he get away? Figo. It's Figo! It's run loose, who's going to get it? And another try! And he hits the net! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Well, that's a foul, free kick's been given. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance. Just a quarter of an hour to play. He won't be happy with that one. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Gerrard did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process.
Yeah, and the ref told him it was coming, and he still failed to heed the warning.
Oh, there was plenty on that.
I was expecting him to play it in until I saw his run-up.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, he's certainly caught him there, it's a free kick. Ronaldinho. Oh, good spread. Looking for options for movement. Mendes gets over and intercepts. Now it's Ronaldinho. Now who's going to be first to this? Bale. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And here's Figo. McAllister. Yaya Toure can so cleverly bypass the press.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
No, not quite on the same wavelength. And they're quick to get it back. Yaya Toure, looking understandably energised after his goal. Chiellini promptly onto that, and that is that. It's a searching pass. Beckham is wide and looking to get onto this. Referee's had a good look and given a corner.
Substitutions taking place.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Cleared away.
There will be 5 minutes added
And the
time.
shot! They've got to be quick to recover this. It's travelling a long way. And it's just... There's the shot! And it's in! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
And this is Ronaldinho. And the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, denied at the last.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Beckham with the short one. Cross into the box. Oh, well played, well played. Oh, that's delightful. And we're done. Ratchaburi looking by any yardstick formidable, truly enjoyable to watch and clearly so together. That was a terrific day for them. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Ratchaburi definitely impressing me here.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. There's the whistle, and here we go. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, I think the fact that this guy, Saliba's starting, I think that indicates, Peter, you're looking to play out from the back, and he's shown to be very confident and comfortable on the ball when it comes to moving it forward. He'll see a lot of the ball, and sometimes he'll go direct from back to front.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. And here's Van Basten. Look at the space here. He's had a shot! In towards the back. Terrific effort! He's delivered all right!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Tries to play it through.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Shot a goal! Oh, good finish. 2, and we've barely begun here. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So that's 2 now without reply.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Now it's Van Basten. He's looking wide. And it's Zanetti. Zanetti, there he goes, motoring forward. Alexander-Arnold did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Nicely spread. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Ratchaburi do keep hitting the wings early and often here. That's clearly their main supply route, Jim.
Yeah, and the whole team know it too, Peter. As soon as someone has it wide, the rest of them attack the box. The more targets you have in there, the better your chances.
Simple but effective.
Exactly.
Looking to play him in. That has been cut short. Ronaldinho is herring after that one. Van Basten. Well, that's beautifully weighted. So what can they make of this? Some resolute defending there. Figo. Threads one in. Cross needs to be good. Cleared without hesitation. He's having a pop! Good try, very good try in fact.
I think it was one of those, Peter, where he's caught it too well. He's not even looking at the keeper, so he knew where everything was.
And here's Ronaldinho. Serginho proves just a little bit too strong. And he cuts out the supply. Doué going forward. Neymar.
Oh, great feat, that.
And he's got away from it.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Throw it. He has found a way through. Oh, great leap! Just cruising! They are cruising! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. A great delivery and a finish to match.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Dembele unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Kvaratskhelia. Dembele. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Ratchaburi heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Danielson showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Silvestre, not one to pass up the chance to run up the defence. He loves those duels.
Well, I thought that run had balance and control, skill and strength. The sort of desire we hope will spread.
And the through ball. Danielson. And the shot!
There will be 1 minute added time.
Oh, that's a key interception. Saliba cuts it out. And it's half-time. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they'll want to keep things that way.
Ratchaburi marching seemingly on towards victory. 3-0 at the break. We're on the move again. Always onto this. He's found the way through. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. And we have our very first corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. That's a cute ball. Gyökeres to Danielson. He's shifting through the gears here. That's a foul, no two ways about it. The referee's come over. It's a red card. Ratchaburi are down to 10 men.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Keeper is right behind it.
The moans and groans are predictable. He felt compelled to try.
Well, that's been cut out, well played. And they win it back again. Skriniar spots it and intercepts. Gyökeres distributed tidily. Kvaratskhelia. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And the pass is intercepted. That ball looks a good one. Real chance here. Dembele, real chance! No, he couldn't get hold of it.
Diamante certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Alexander-Arnold plays it short. He's having a hit! They've got to be quick to recover this. Flings in across. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Oh, he's having a go! And that is a save of real quality. Not easy by any means.
Well, probably not the best way to try and get back into this game, but it could spark something into life.
And it's Doué. Lovely feet. He's found some space. And it's going to be another corner. So, third corner of the game. Chiellini attempts a clearance. Showing great feet there. Ratchaburi have the chance to go the other way. And this is Figo. Silvestre. And it's Neymar. Silvestre does really well to win the ball there. Can he get on the end of this? And shifted it to the flank. Yaya Toure gets the foot in and wins the ball. And this is Figo. He's picked his way through. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Tries to pass it through.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Substitution on the field. Number 12, Van Basten.
But still, he just read it.
Number 9,
Ratchaburi perhaps contemplating their next change here. Now it's Ronaldinho.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Serginho's, there's the header! And he hits the net! Untouchable, remorseless, relentless, a class of their own. Broad smiles all round. It is indeed a fine, fine header.
Oh, it's a fantastic assist as well, Peter. Delivered at pace, the diversion, that's all that was needed.
Ratchaburi are having a ball here. Ratchaburi are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. Oh, well measured. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Oh, Red, nice interception. Great vision. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Chance here to counter. Now it's Cruyff. Unrelenting, uncompromising pressure on him.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Ball's over the line, and it is a corner.
Substitution on the field. Number
So their
18,
fourth corner of the game,
Ronaldinho.
and it's been
Coming
taken
on the
short.
field is
He's having a
number
shot!
22,
They're up to 5
Guti.
corners now. They've played it short. Crosses it in.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That pass has been well intercepted. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, perfectly measured that. Now that is a hefty challenge. Really didn't have enough to concern the defence. Now it's Figo. Aimed beyond the defence. Delivers the ball. Good read, needed to be. Doué. Danielson in acres of space out wide. That's good play. Danielson. Cross flung in towards the middle.
Has been indicated.
And it's safely in the keeper's hands. Four extra minutes added on. Chiellini does well to get it back. Now it's Figo. Taken back almost at once. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's picked it up out wide. That is a crunching tackle. And there goes the final whistle. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw.
Hello attendees,
Figo
this is
claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So things are underway.
For me, Peter, Steven Gerrard's game is all about courage. It's a word he himself uses a lot. He's always urging everyone around him to have a go on the ball and not be afraid.
And he absolutely practices what he preaches in that respect.
He does, indeed. And I think he's England's best all-round midfielder of his generation. A ball winner, great distributor, never stopped running, playmaker, and more than a decent finisher too. The only question is, where do you play him to make the most out of all of those talents?
And it's Figo. He's had it taken off him. That's good running with the ball. Jones looking wide. Ronaldinho. Well, that is one way to stop him. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the goes for the shot! He's got away with one there. Looking to play him in.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That's a shade optimistic. Costa Curta gets over and intercepts. More and more pressure on the ball here. Ambitious ball here.
Quarter of an hour played. Thinks about the shot. Ronaldinho plays it in. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. He was under real pressure there. Looking for the run. Now that's well seen too. Oh no, that was never going to make it. And here's Ibrahimovic. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. It's a smartly directed ball. Oh, that's fabulous.
Ronaldinho clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had...
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Kukçu did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
That's really well manoeuvred. Well timed, excellent interception. Ratchaburi still without a single shot on target. And that's a throw-in. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Serginho is looking to influence the game from out wide. And that's going right the way across. Ronaldinho. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Well, this is intriguing.
Serginho looking to receive it in space. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Dembele. Chiellini gets across to intercept that. Yaya Toure. Spread to the right. Now it's Cruyff. That's beautifully weighted. And the shot! Oh, he hit that sweetly.
Well, look at him, furious at himself for missing. Having said that, the manager applauds his effort to find that bottom corner.
Costa Curta kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Nicely spread. There will be a throw-in. Out again for a throw-in. Opts to play it back. Tries one from range! The referee's awarded a free kick.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
Half-time nearly with us. They will be desperate not to concede here.
Well, it's quite simple. They have the best man for the job on it.
Ronaldinho! And there's no surprise who's taking this corner. Galatasaray are looking to go forward now. And it's Dembele. And he's managed to get free. Looking for the far post.
Nice and easy for the goalkeeper.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
It'll be a throw-in. And he's managed to gift it back. Distributed tidily. And the referee has signalled for half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings.
To please drink responsibly.
The midway point of the game.
Well, it was great to see them try to turn their possession and chances into a goal. They definitely wanted one before the break, and okay, while it didn't happen, things could start changing if they can continue in the same manner.
Well, generally speaking, an entertaining half. Lack of goals a notable thing, but that's not to say it hasn't been very watchable. Down to business again. Both sides defensively robust up to now. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Played in by Gerrard. That has been knocked clear. Vigo.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Great ball if he can get there. He's in one-on-one. Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. So a big, big chance now from 12 yards. This for the lead. Rattles the bar.
Ratchaburi have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Xavi Alonso, well played. That has snuffed out the danger.
Ronaldinho really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Has crossed into the middle.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Ronaldinho picks it up out wide. Nesta tries to clear. Goalless still, neither side really getting onto the front foot. He is through here. Can he finish? And yes, it's there! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful...
Just the keeper in his way! And the keeper's done brilliantly to thwart him.
He stood his ground brilliantly until he actually needed to act, and everything he did there was spot on.
Ronaldinho showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. A probing pass. Nicely worked. Caught offside that time. Zanetti tries to play it through, and this is Dembele. Oh, sweet feet. Now the ball in, and a header!
Whistle goes again. It's another offside decision.
Galatasaray really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
The two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Ronaldinho, number 14, Ibrahimovic, number 18.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's approaching that time where you have to decide whether you stick or twist, Peter. I'm inclined to think the latter, but the boss probably has quite a few things which he has to factor in yet, so let's see.
And he's straight offside.
Number 4, Gulen. Number 11, Dani Olmo. Number 2, Soboslai. Substitution in progress.
Yaya Toure. He is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Well, they've got it again. It's a really well-measured ball. Rashford. That pass just didn't quite work. Great vision. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Corner given. Soboslai plays it short. And the chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. Corner number 2 then. And it's hoisted clear. And that is out of play.
Substitutions taking place.
And he's had it nicked away.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Osimhen. And that has left him in a heap. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Players have gathered round and they are clearly concerned. He's shaping up to have a crack from here.
The keeper is ultra busy in trying to just get everything in order.
Hula! Corner number 3 coming up. And that should get the job done.
Galatasaray really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Time and again they are repelled. In with the challenge. Couldn't squeeze it through. That's really well cleared. Nice interception, well timed. It's an inviting looking ball, that. He's on it, can he get away? Oh, that's superb. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. The referee's come over, it's a red card. Well, he stayed down and is in very obvious discomfort here. Well, Jim, there's only one reason that he would be sent off there. It is the denial of an obvious goal-scoring opportunity.
Yes, sadly he knew exactly what he was doing and he had to go with the risk.
Now this could be a pivotal moment. Dying minutes, free kick, great position. Shapes to shoot! And that's a tidy finish. And right near the end, we have parity. The goal scorer for Galatasaray. Back to parity, and there's barely any time left.
Number 13.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. Okay, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find the winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
Serginho, and across it goes. And he's taking no chances there.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
6 added minutes has been indicated.
Now it's Shevchenko. Now it's Torres. Chiellini is the guilty party there. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. And it's Zanetti. Oh, strongly challenged there. He's picked his way through. Nicely shaped cross.
Oh, this is a Hollywood or bust corner. The final whistle is up next.
Oh, good climb! Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Look at the space here. And he's certainly on. Bullish header! And he was there to get a vital touch.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. Well, in my opinion, set pieces are 50-50 moments, and this is a rather big one, and it all depends on the service.
Gerrard. Shot could be Dani Olmo! Oh, he's done it! A game of margins, a game of thrills. This might just do it. And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
And that is that. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see. Well, how will we look back on that?
Well, Peter, this was probably more slugfest than a game of football, but I...
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So we're very much on the way now. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, I really like this lad, Jules Koundé, a lot. He isn't the biggest, but he's known for having a big character that makes up for that. He's brilliant in boxes, and he can outmuscle opponents that are much bigger than him. You add a little bit of...
Shot at goal! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Ratchaburi are already chasing the game. Oh, what a mistake! Oh, nice touch. They get a throw in. Oh, good steal. He just read it. Nicely aimed pass. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Koundé. And it's Xavi. Now it's Doué. Here's a shot! Oh, off the bar! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. He's going to be disappointed with that. Quarter of an hour played. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Cross flung it. Oh, good effort! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Space for him to turn and look.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Gerrard. And he's had it nicked away.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
He's got plenty of space out wide here. Doué shoots! Oh, nice. Just not quite.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
And he's quick to snatch it back. Searching pass he's played there. Saviola has the space to scheme. Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Zanetti with the clearance. Throw in. Now it's Hullet. Oh, well played, well played. Van Basten. Balde spots it and intercepts. Now it's... Oh, he's having a go!
Straight from the top draw. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. You don't keep those outs. He knew, he just knew.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might...
Oh no, this does not look good. Oh, that's fabulous. He's in one-on-one. That was probably asking just too much.
Well, he's never the sort to doubt his own capabilities. Always fancies himself, no matter what the situation.
And he's only too happy to take that back.
Argentina have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Gerrard. Ratchaburi are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Oh, they could be caught out here. He's shifting through the gears here. It's Van Basten! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
He's rising! No, just not quite.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Koundé is always looking to break lines. He's had a shot! Oh, good finish. A goal at a really telling moment. That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
Ratchaburi cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Well timed, excellent interception. That's a cute ball. Oh, played through for the wide man. And that's definitely not his best. And here's Van Basten. Van Dijk produces the perfect tackle there. And it's Yaya Toure. And the ball's gone astray. Now it's Figo. Serginho finding himself in space. He's going for goal! Oh, that's close, and that will be the last of it. It's half-time. So engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. So, into the second half.
Ratchaburi can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Driven in. They've got to be quick to recover this. Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Well, that's a move which shouldn't be allowed to repeat. A dribble, cross and attempt, all too easy.
Oh, sweet feet. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Argentina clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be a
big chance! What a save by Seaman! Serginho is there to clear. Yeah, he's fouled him there.
This is Saviola. Van Basten. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And that was very necessary. Out of play for a throw. Darren Fletcher can see things others simply cannot. Pull it. And he's running through. Zanetti defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And this is Van Basten. Ah, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. And it's Gerrard. He is through here. Defending of the desperate variety. Corner number 2 then.
Cambio en Argentina. Número 24, número 21. Entran número 19, número 2.
That's a simple one for the keeper.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
It's a throw-in. That is ended up in no man's land. Yokara shapes to shoot! Ratchaburi still have the cards to affect this game. Oh, that's clever. Schmeichel claims comfortably.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Oh, that's well spotted, and it's slung out wide.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And it's been hooked away. Xavi. Nice control. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
I think it looks as if they're going to try and whip this one in with pace.
Off target by a whisker.
The two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Entran número 22, número 17, número 8. Se está realizando un cambio.
And he's there to retrieve it. Rummenigge.
He is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. There's a no-nonsense tackle.
Argentina surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Rashford does really well to win the ball there. Pass somewhat off target. Strong running down that left flank. Looking for options for movement. The ball has bounced loose now. That's a throw. Balde just loves to go forward whenever he can. Nicely worked.
And that's an excellent interception.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out. Argentina really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here. Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
That has been cut short. Nedved. Baggio wants to run onto this. Oh, easy pickings there. Totti. Looking for the run. Howson kept his eye on it, and he's there. It's a searching pass. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. And the number on the board is 3. He's found a way through. That's a foul, no two ways about it. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Oh, no joy this time. Rashford tries to play it through, and he's worked it through. And the referee brings it to a close. One of those games that many would have felt no one deserved to lose, but sentiment counts for nothing here, and at the margins, it was decided. Well, how will we look back on that?
Well, Peter, this was probably...
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So straight into the action. And the list of names suggests that what we have in front of us here, Jim, is a 3-5-2 formation.
Well, the formation that was once the staple diet of the Italian game and still holds its place. To be honest, Peter, had I gone on to be a coach, this would have been my preferred setup. I think it can service many different approaches, and it could add numbers quite quickly at either end of the pitch. With the right talent, this can be a thriving structure.
Now that's a fine challenge. And he can thump it away. And here's Zola. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Zanetti clears without hesitation. That's a good ball out wide. Space for him to turn and look. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Out of play for a throw. Giorgio Chiellini, Jim. Now there is a defender who loves to defend.
Yeah, and he's a very capable one too. I mean, this guy is all about courage, physicality, athleticism, about as hard as they come. Although I personally like to see him paired up with some ball-playing defenders. His distribution is decent, but you want him to focus on the main task, which is defending, and that he loves.
Deco, Van Basten. Bergomi is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. That's a smartly directed ball. Looking for the run. Ratchaburi yet to have an attempt on goal. He's had a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? That'll be a throw. Chiellini getting this one clear. Zanetti. Deco. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Chiellini. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Iniesta with the foul.
Van Basten really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Zanetti. And he's gone searching crossfield. That has ended up in no man's land. Nedved never out of the action for very long. And it's Azar. Baresi calmly anticipates. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Not the most accurate pass. It's a really well measured ball. Figo.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. He's a shot. Can he finish? Loose ball, and the keeper couldn't hold it. And he's done it! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Oh, that's great movement from him. He instinctively knew that the ball was going to come back out and put himself where he needed to be. The sort of thing you just can't teach.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Deco has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles. He has a look up. Has to go back. He's having a shot! Zanetti getting this one clear. Deco with the clearance. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
It's a pretty loose pass. Yaya Toure plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Just past the 40th minute mark. Figo hoisted in.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
Shapes to shoot! And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Nicely weighted ball.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. And he plays one through. Now it's Cruyff. Cruyff! It's anyone's ball now. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And that has sent him sprawling. Deftly away. And the referee says that is that for the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
To all members of the crowd,
Ratchaburi up by 1 goal at the halfway point.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy. A little more composure up front, perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Ratchaburi just ahead here in a tight game. They are 1-0 to the good. The second period is underway. Ratchaburi currently ahead by the smallest of margins. Neto is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him. Look at the space here! Zanetti with the clearance. Yaya Toure. And here's Cruyff. Can he get it through? And the finish! And he should have made them pay.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Pass is just off target. Pass just lacking in accuracy. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
He's shifting through the gears here. And Cruyff! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Great vision. That's been cut out, well played. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Ratchaburi clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Can he get on the end of this? Can he get onto this? And that's gone loose. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Oh, Red, nice interception. Zola. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Nicely aimed pass. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Now, can they get him away? So, Jim, what are you thinking?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid. Japan really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Iniesta. Looking to be a menace in the final third. Pass somewhat off target. Looking to play him in.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space. Well, they were never going to allow him to receive that. Such close attention.
Substitution for Japan, number 18, Eto. Number 3,
Just about up to 75 minutes.
coming on the field,
And it's Makalele.
number 27,
Shevchenko.
Serginho.
And he's
Number
cleared it out of
6,
harm's way.
Zanetti. Substitutions taking place.
And we have our very first corner. Oh, good effort! It's hit the crossbar. And it's been hooked away.
Ratchaburi surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Perilously close. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Bergomi. That has not gone well.
Japan truly seem to be at loggerheads in trying to sort this out. Is it the passing or the movement that's the problem? I think both.
And here's Roberto Carlos. Ratchaburi leading here by this still precarious 1-0 margin. That is good strength. Nice bit of trickery. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And that's going to be a booking. He does seem to be in considerable discomfort. I do hope it's nothing serious.
Well, they're struggling to cope with a pacey dribble because they've not been at it as a team. I think the collective pressure needs to be better all round.
Substitution.
Roberto Carlos looking to play it into the box.
I think it looks as if they're going to try and whip this one in with pace.
Now it's Neymar. Roberto Carlos. Oh, sweet feet. And that's definitely not his best.
Ratchaburi nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Nicely aimed pass. Now it's Neymar. Looking for options for movement. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. Corner number 2 then. Deftly away. Well, that is one way to stop him.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Makalele. Yaya Toure. Serginho.
Serginho's cross.
What a letdown when...
So that's it. It is all over.
Ratchaburi have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads.
How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, it may be smiles all round, Peter, but it's a game that's given the boss...
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set.
And that gets things running.
Well, if you ever needed proof that Gareth Bale is a big match player, you only need to look back to that famous night in Kiev, Peter.
Oh, quite so. Brought on just after the hour, wasn't he? And within a couple of minutes, he put his team ahead spectacularly. And then he helped himself to another goal late on and put the game out of reach.
Yeah, I remember it well, Peter. I was there. I mean, the first goal was magnificent, but he got a huge slice of luck with the second. OK, he struck the ball well enough, but from that distance, you would expect the keeper to deal with it comfortably. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Dani Olmo, and here's Gattuso, chance! No, he didn't quite meet it right. And it's Van Basten, looking for the run. Shot could be on, he's found a way through.
Been there, done that, unfortunately. You immediately want to have another go. Believe me on that.
Might just make this.
Pretty robust defending.
Oh, the ball's run loose here. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. And this is Ronaldinho. That's a good ball out wide. Ronaldinho unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Oh, it's Van Basten. And the shot! He's scored! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Germany finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Bellanova.
Bale! And he hits the net. And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
We're looking at a different game now.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
It's a promising position. And it's Chiellini.
Roberto Carlos picks it up out wide. Roberto Carlos got a long way forward to join the attack. Still very early doors,
But it is a closely contested affair.
and this is Van Basten. Figo, well read, and the danger is averted.
Best very much a man of this moment.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Now it's Messi.
Can he get on the end of this?
Dani Olmo, the ball goes in.
Oh, how that...
Can he finish?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Germany are a team that take pride in possession.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. They like to be brave with the ball, get on it, have a go, Peter, try something different. They certainly have the players who are very eager to take that on. It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
He's had it taken off him. Knocks it into space.
And this is Ronaldinho.
And the keeper gets his hands on it.
And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. He's shifting through the gears here. That has been knocked clear. Germany with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Ratchaburi have the chance to go the other way. Bale! And he couldn't finish.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Germany have their second corner now. That's a decent clearance. Bale! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Nice bit of trickery. Driven in. Keeper has taken decisive action. Nicely weighted ball. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. And they're back on the ball again. Makaleli. Figo. Can he get it through? Dani Olmo can see things others simply cannot. That's destined for the flank.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
That has not gone well. Can he latch onto this? Always onto this. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. Well, Jim, they've both had their moments.
Well, it's definitely been a game where both sides have tried to play to their own strengths, and I suppose neither side would be particularly unhappy with this scoreline. I suspect, Peter, the two managers will be keen to urge patience and discipline from their players now.
Well, it has been tight, it's been competitive. Each side with one significant moment, and at half-time the score is 1-1. Germany kick off the second half. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Messi. And Messi! They've scored!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game, but that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb.
Smiles broad and beautiful. That is a cracking hit.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it?
Bullish header! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Van Basten is offering a wry smile there.
Well, that tackle was... oh, he's been caught on it here! Dealt with nicely by the defence. Zanetti threads one in. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Roberto Carlos. And it's Cruyff. Quality ball. It's a pretty loose pass. Opts for safety. Space for him to turn and look. Figo delivers. Terrific effort! He will be livid with himself.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Ronaldinho. Still they trail, and time is ticking away. Roberto Carlos. Cruyff. He's got
This is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from.
Figo! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Figo just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
And now they can spring out of defence. That is a great pick out. Bale, lovely feet. Cross goes in there. Baresi tries to clear. He's picked, takes a shot! Germany have their third corner.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Cannavaro gets over and intercepts. And here's the chance to counter. Oh, that's a key interception. And the pass is intercepted. Yaya Toure. And it's Roberto Carlos. Now that looks a decent ball. Looking to play him in. Yaya Toure proves too strong, too smart. Great vision.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And he's there to belt it away. Aimed beyond the defence. Shot, surely! Toure clears without hesitation. And here's Bale. It's Bale! And that's a real chance missed.
Bale fully appreciates that he could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
Substitution on the field.
Germany get their fourth corner.
Number 18.
And it's been taken short.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Number 12. Van Basten. Number 15. Chiellini.
Gattuso really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here. Don't you just love the level of intensity here?
Tries a shot! Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
I just think this has been a lesson in character, togetherness and composure. I think most teams would have crumbled by now, but this refusal to give up is brilliant.
Makaleli. Tries to play it through.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Looking for options for movement.
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
And he's there to clear it. He shifted it to the flank. An instinct header! Roberto Carlos gets it away.
Germany really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves...
Oh, he's all alone! Chance for a shot! Goal! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Ratchaburi have surely won it, or so you would think.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Oh, shooting chance! Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Bumps it. Good effort from distance. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And he is going into that little black book. And no, just off target. That should be it. That will be it. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. And this place is bouncing. Well, from behind, Jim, that is some win, isn't it?
Well, what we've seen is a team that refuses to accept the game might have just got away from them. They stayed true to their style and turned this right on its head. This is a tremendous win.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Just listen to that noise. Up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. There's the whistle, and here we go. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Lamine Yamal. Well, this guy, Lamine Yamal, Peter, certainly is a very exciting talent. A natural right wing.
Oh, he's been caught on it here! Berbatov getting forward. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Oh, that's nice. Ronaldinho! Off the post! Not a bad try by any means.
I think his reaction says everything there, Peter. Just a fraction inside. That's all he needed to be.
No, that's been intercepted. And here's Van Basten. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Oh, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes.
What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. A real opportunity here from a position of great potential. Ronaldinho! That's going to go a long way. Oh, it's a great ball here. Torres gets flagged offside. Alexander-Arnold. Gerrard. Aimed beyond the defence. But he was... Oh, what has happened here? And that is masterful defending. Shevchenko couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
That's a throw. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Yeah, they've been livelier and...
Oh, it's Van Basten! I doubt very much that this was in the script. That looks a cracking ball. Shoots! And that's a sharp finish. And they're threatening to fly away here. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Vardiol. Figo. He's shifting through the gears here. And it's Ronaldinho. Ratchaburi do keep hitting the wings early and often here. That's clearly their main supply route, Jim.
Yeah, and the whole team know it too, Peter. As soon as someone has it wide, the rest of them attack the box. The more targets you have in there, the better your chances.
Simple but effective.
Exactly.
Serginho is looking to influence the game from out wide. He's got away.
Serginho. Now it's Torres. Now it's Van Basten. Serginho in acres of space out wide. Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. It's a promising position. Saliba clears without hesitation. Yamal threads one in. He's through here. Chiellini gets across to intercept that. Messi gets on his bike and on the move. Shot a goal! Berbatov finds himself offside. Played out to the left flank. Serginho. Oh, that's fabulous. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. And we have our very first corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's having a hit! Takes a shot. Yes! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one. And yes, it's him again. 3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Van Basten. Ratchaburi looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. And it's Serginho. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's tidy. Foot in. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Knocks it out wide, knocks it into space, flashes it, impressive jump! Outstanding save to keep that out.
Ratchaburi really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
They want to be quick to recover this. Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Corner number 3 coming up. Ronaldinho goes short. Fenerbahce have the chance to go the other way. And he's picked it up out wide. Now what about this cross? Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Back in once, he leaps for it! And the keeper has shown real class. He had to be at his very best. Now it's Messi. And that signals the end of the first period. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Ratchaburi are relentlessly steamrolling their way to victory then. 3 goals scored without reply. Down to business again. Some resolute defending there. Tries to play it through. Ronaldinho looking to receive it in space. Now then, what's happening here? He is already on a yellow. Probably be looking to play it square from here. Terrific effort! It's in!
They are gorging themselves here on a seriously gorgeous scoreline. Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. Ratchaburi are having a ball here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
He's in a great position here. Tries to pass it through.
And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. He is through here. In with the challenge. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. That's put paid to the danger. Serginho, nicely aimed pass. Ronaldinho was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Space for him to turn and look. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
There will be a throw-in.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Stood up well to him there. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And this is Figo, and he's managed to get free. He saw the danger and he went crashing in. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Substitution on the field. Number 13, Fernando Torres.
Pinches it off him. Ratchaburi get their fourth corner.
Johan Cruyff.
Well, they want another corner, and it looks as though they're going to get it. They're up to 5 corners now. Keeper's dealt with that. And now they can spring out of defence. Well, that's clear cut. It's a free kick. Oh, it's Van Basten. Van Basten unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Yamal. Serginho, who does have an assist to his name. Ratchaburi still have the cards to affect this game. Oh, perfectly measured that. Shot could be on. Real chance! And it's in! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Ratchaburi are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Now it's Figo. He's picked his way through. Oh, nicely intercepted. Played out towards the right wing. It's a pretty loose pass. Yamal wants to run onto this. Yamal. And this is Messi. Lofted in. Towering header! And no mistake. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
77 minutes is number 24.
At least that has given their people something to smile about.
Substitution on the field.
Guti receives it in a wide position.
Ronaldinho.
And they've got a
Coming
throw.
on the field is Number 22, Guti.
Driven in, and a header! Oh, it needed better placement. Gerrard gathers from the goal kick, looking for options for movement, and he's got away from it. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Serginho is flagged offside. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. And that's a throw-in.
Substitution on the field. Number 12, Van Basten. Coming on to replace him is number 21.
Big chance, corner.
Rashford.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
They've played it short. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. Ratchaburi presented with a golden opportunity here. Garcia must save this. Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Great vision. There's a no-nonsense tackle. Shevchenko did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Gerrard, ball in towards the middle. Vardiol. And he's being shifted off it. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. And here's Figo. He's found the way through. Gerrard. There's the delivery. Chance for a shot! And there's a goal! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
That's a foul, no two ways about it. And no surprise, that's a booking.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Van Dijk. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Ratchaburi really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling, and that is what tends to happen when they do their thing.
And a quick reminder
today.
Look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out.